All right, we're learning more about the lone survivor who literally walked away from one of the deadliest air disasters in modern history. And Greg Palcott tells us investigators have also recovered the digital flight data recorders from that crash site.
The black box has been recovered from the Air India plane at the center of one of the deadliest aviation disasters in history. More than 240 people are dead after a Boeing 787 crashed just after takeoff on Thursday. But there was one survivor, a 40-year-old London resident who literally walked away after the crash with almost no injuries.
For a while, I thought I am also going to die, and when I opened my eyes, I felt alive. So I tried to remove the seatbelt, and I was able to get away from there.
But other passengers and crew weren't so lucky, and now DNA testing is underway to identify bodies that are mostly charred beyond recognition, while family members wait and mourn their loved ones.
My mind is in a really bad state. What can I say? What has happened has happened. There's nothing I can do.
Officials still don't know what caused the crash. You can see here the plane taking off normally, then suddenly dipping down toward the ground and exploding in a massive fireball. Investigators from the FAA and the NTSB are now assisting Indian officials on the ground.
There's a need for a change due to something that we learned on this crash, new information. We make those changes immediately.
But most experts say it's unlikely there was a problem with the plane itself, and they're looking at other factors.
I don't believe you can draw the conclusion that some way the 787 is not a safe aircraft.
Officials ordered Air India to perform enhanced checks on the rest of its 787 fleet to make sure there are no safety concerns. In London, Greg Palcott, Fox 9.
Well, the Middle East and the United States, they remain on high alert. Iran retaliated against Israel this afternoon, launching hundreds of ballistic missiles towards Israel. Now, it comes after Israel launched a wide-scale attack on Iran last night, taking out nuclear facilities and top military officers. Iran confirmed the death of General Mohammad Bagheri, who served as the chief of staff of Iran's armed forces.
Well, a military commander says about 200 Marines are now in Los Angeles. He says the Marines and the National Guard troops will protect federal property and federal personnel only. This comes after the anti-ICE protests in L.A. Solidarity protests also continue in cities across the country. Hundreds of No Kings protests are planned for tomorrow, coinciding with the president's military parade celebrating the Army's 250th anniversary. The Department of Homeland Security says they are prepared.